Hello, everybody. Welcome back to pYanodons, the ultimate pain. It's Ghostified Gamer. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I got through all the research that I wanted to do. That long reach research, the walking speed. Now we have a bigger inventory, so I could carry more crap. And crafting speed is up. So watch this. Here's a advanced smelters. I'm getting ready for a project, but watch this. 1, 2. So look at that copper cable fly in there. Boom. So this is, obviously I don't want to be handcrafting. We're going to work on a hub for sure. And that'll be coming up as soon as I get this out of here, the labs. Then this belt we'll have to, you know what? I'll probably sneak this belt through here. I didn't plan for this belt, actually. The one belt I didn't plan for here. So I'll sneak it through, and then I'll underground it this way and go that way, I guess, because I do want to carry that down for the next science. So speaking of next science, what's this now? Oh, we got walls. Oh, yeah, we don't have biters, so, I ran the walls because, it wasn't a necessary one. Okay, let's go through, let's go through the important stuff here. So we got to run the research now for the Vrauks. Okay, now I don't know if they're called Rauks or Vrauks. I don't know if the V is silent. I'm going to call them Vrauks because it sounds fun. So this unlocks the Vrauks. Peaceful native creature from this planet. They look like insects and are a good source of genetic material. Yeah, their only purpose in our lives is to create science packs. So this is a part of the alien life update, which happened a while ago. I don't know exactly when. So they added this, and you have the pYanodons high tech, and all that stuff changed recently, which is why a lot of people are playing it now, or well, at least I think a lot of people are playing it. So we have the Vrauk paddock. And it's, a microorganism mine is in there and all this stuff that we have. Yes. Now you know why we had to do all this work. And then we have the Vrauk MK1. All right. So this is the same thing with the moss and the trees and what else? Moss, trees, pretty soon algae. Yeah, stuff like that. So we have to make a Vrauk. So we need a petri dish, a native flora, a Vrauk codex, a genetic earth DNA sample, and a moss gene sample. So we need all these things to make a Vrauk, and it's made in this creature chamber. And then we have the codex, which is in here. Oh, simple circuit. Oh, yeah. So this is why we need to work on the simple circuit first. And then we can make the next science pack. So you see the progression is, they did work on the progression pretty good here, I think. Glass, simple circuit, and tinned cable. Then we have the cage. Now, we're going to need titanium, as you can see in the total raw. We have a Vrauk iron, lead, tin, and titanium plate. So we're going to have to do that. Ooh. Yeah, we have to do that eventually, sooner than later. And then here's a caged Vrauk. And it's a peaceful creature. So it's basically the cage, which I think the cage is we unlocked it already, I think. So we put a Vrauk in there basically, yeah. And then the Vrauk MK1 is that's the module. Oh, we need moss for this. Okay. Now the water barrel. The cocoon is kind of confusing. We'll have to look at that. If you put it in hell mod, it's like, what? But yeah, we need a cocoon, native flora, moss, and a water barrel to feed it, basically. And then we get a Vrauk MK1, which goes into the paddock as a module. And here is the cocoon. Now, what's weird, here's where you need 2 Vrauks. Let's see, a Vrauk cocoon. Very interesting. Sap. Moss, I'm glad I saw the sap, and 2 Vrauks, 4 water barrels. That gives you 2 Vrauks back, and then you need, it produces the cocoons now. And then you get the empty barrels back. So we're going to have two things going on. We have Varauks and empty barrels flipping around, plus the cocoons flipping around. So it'll be a very interesting process. We'll start that up. And then we have rendering now. So slaughterhouses. So first we have to take our Varauks and chop them up to get the DNA. Simple circuits. Wow, 50. Titanium plate. The machines for these are amazing, by the way. Now, we get meat. Okay. 5 meat. Dried meat. So we get 10 meat for 5 dried meat. Okay. And then this one here, full render Varauks. Oh, full render. Okay. A caged Varauk goes in, and it comes out in meat, chitin, however you pronounce that. I know it's chitin, chitin, you could pronounce that incorrectly. Guts, brain, and cage. Plus we get the formic acid, and the formic acid we need for the next science pack, which is a really crazy process. We'll cue that up. Here is oh my God, this latex. I was looking at this, and on the streaming series, I didn't get this far. The creamy latex is one of the nastiest things. This is where pYanodons starts to come through. Right? So far, it's been easy. Trust me, it's been easy. So we got latex, limestone sap water, creamy latex in a washer. Then we get sodium alginate, stone, limestone, seaweed. Okay, so here's where the seaweed comes in. We're going to have a seaweed generator. We have to modulate up with seaweed, which I've collected. It's a lot easier because it's in the lakes and the water, and you just pick it up. So I got plenty of that. Here's the latex slab, sodium alginate, creamy latex, and there's the formic acid from the Varauks. Then we get latex, which is steam, and a latex slab. Cue that up. Okay, now the stopper of From Hell. So this is the science pack. We'll cue it up, and notice how it unlocked a bunch of stuff, but we can't do it until we get the science pack done. Research center, a new one. It takes the simple circuits, microorganism mind, because now we're dealing with a fluid here, which why wouldn't we need, that initial lab is bio stuff, so I don't know why we need this, but I'm okay with it. I'm just like, well, that was bio, this is bio. Why do we need we should have had some kind of a bio lab for the other one. Glass, simple circuit, all that crap. All right. And then here is the glassware and the basic substrate together. It makes the Pi science pack. So the glassware is easy. The vial itself. The basic substrate is easy. It's the stupid stopper. And here it is. The coal and the latex. Remember I was talking, we went through the latex processing already, and it's a nightmare. And then we just put molten glass in a stopper, and we get this thing here. So I was hoping that we could put the glassware on the bus, or it's a molten glass though. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to pull that belt over probably, of our quartz. Okay. And then we're going to knock this out. It's just the gun turret, and we don't have the, biters on. And this unlocks some things later on, way down the chain there. Look at how far that is. Holy cow. And we got this better gun, submachine gun, shotgun. I play biters if I do vanilla, but not in these crazy mods like this. So I hardly ever use the shotgun. I use the shotgun to kill trees to get rid of them. And we got gunpowder. We're going to need this stuff, I think, for a military science. We'll have, if we ever get that far, 20 years from now. So, but I want this so I could blow up chests. All right, let's run through. We got one more research. I think we are pretty much all done. Oh, yeah, so this is the next furnace here. Refined concrete, yeah, to get the next furnace. So we can't do that one. And see, these are all after Pi Science 1. Electric mining drill. Oh, please. Let's see what else we have here. Just want to check. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yep. So they're all relying on the other That's one science pack. Yeah, so we'll leave that. Okay, so I'm going to let that run. And what we'll do is I'm wanting to say, wait a minute, where's that titanium at? Oh, I must have accidentally. Oh, here it is, right here. Titanium and tin. Yeah, we're gonna have to do those. So, okay, let's talk about. I'm gonna go to map view here, so I don't have to run all the way down here. I want to get this stuff out of here and update it to the new smelting systems. I am worried about power. And we need to look at this wood stuff here. So, I want to, I don't think we need anything for, we don't need tin and titanium now, but I think getting it on the bus would be best to get, let's, you know, because we can put the smelting columns right here, boom and boom. And we've got everything we would want over here, so we're good there. I don't want to build these out because of power and stuff. So I think that maybe a plan of attack would be to tap into the tin way over here. And then the titanium. Now that I got the car, I want to explore here. So I'll do that off screen. And I want to see if I can find something closer to where we are. And then, man, we're going to run into that coal. That's kind of sucky. I wanted to use that for power potentially, but you know, all that ash we get. Oh my gosh. So if anything, I could just plop down power like this, and then a simple ash separator thing, solid separator, whatever the hell they're called. I could do that maybe here, or I could go way over here. You know, it's out of the way and stuff. So I could basically tap, you know, power, you know, all these power lines, you know, or coal lines, and just feed them into a smelting system, and then have the ash processed, and then we can just stockpile the, you know, the ores there and smelt them just temporarily until we get some better power. You know, I don't mind. You know, we compress that ash so down so well that I think we'll be fine. Okay, so all right, I think we'll do the smelting here. I'll probably do. Well, you know what? Let's look at the titanium. Real quick here. I think it's under here, but we'll type it up. There it is right there. Okay, titanium ore. What do you need? Oh, how convenient. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to mention, I don't know if I forgot to mention, I beefed this up. I doubled this. I added another one of the calcium carbonate, and all this stayed the same. So we have titanium right here. All we've got to do is take a belt or a pipe and pipe it over here, and then we'll have the titanium. We'll follow this belt all the way over. Hopefully, it won't interfere with anything we're doing here. I don't think so. We got some pipes. I can go around those. I can underground that. And we'll go up here with titanium, and then we'll do the tin. But I'll explore around, like I said. So, all right. We'll work on the titanium as soon as I explore. I'll be right back. All right. Here I am over by titanium. Oh, I'm so excited that this here is for this. You can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't. I went ahead and ghosted in everything. Copied aluminium over here. I got the belts ghosted in for the ash and the fuel. Oh, and by the way, I have not forgotten about this over here. We need to get the figure out the fuel over there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to flow the titanium here. Oh, I forgot. Let's just put the belt in here. I decided to ghost the images down because I wanted to make sure that everything was kind of going the way I wanted it to go. And, the other thing is, I'm just going to do 2 apiece here. I did look around. I drove around with the car. It's a lot easier. I've got some tin here, but I don't think I might tap that. But I kind of like this one because it's further back this way. So it, you know, depending on how far we go out here, it sucks because I'm probably going to run into that coal with the pYscience 2. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's beyond. When we get the pYscience 2 stuff, I don't know if we're going to get trains and whatnot. Well, Yeah, we could look. I don't know if trains are pYsites 3 or not. Oh God, would that be a nightmare? So yeah, tin here. So yeah, for example, you know, like I've been saying, we could do a power thing right here. We could do power here, and then the ash would be maybe self-contained because the ash gets eaten by the wood processing. That's kind of the whole thing there. So anyway, yeah, it's weird. Oh, here's quartz. I only have this two quartz so far. I find that kind of troubling. It's kind of got this bluish color, you know, like a light blue. Okay. There's niobium. A lot of, you know, resources I don't need. Oh, here's one down there. I didn't see that one. Yeah, that's pretty much train worthy there, you know. I mean, the belts, this is train worthy right here. It's so far away. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been marking the lead because it's very difficult to see on the map at a glance. So I mark it, you know, even though we got this little bit here. Speaking of which, 2.2 million and 5.7. That's getting chewed up. I still have yet to build that. I did start bleeding out these so we can convert to the jaw crusher concepts. Jaw crusher build once and for all. Okay. I'm going to flow this sucker. And, okay. There we go. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I forgot. We have to do something. We need this. We need this. And then we're going to take this and get rid of this piece of crap here. I think, yeah, that's fine. And I'll get rid of that wood there. Wood is free now. And we can now say goodbye to that little pistol. So if I have like garbage in my inventory, I can throw it in here. I can put it in a wood box and goodbye. There we go. All right, let's get to work. Okay, there we go. Got the coal in. Side loading the ash here. Now we just got to bring over the acetylene. I moved the tank or the sinkhole over here. And looks like we're going to have to go like that. That. Then we'll do... glad I made these pipes. Go... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Hard to see. That auto replace of pipes. I don't like it sometimes, you know. There we go. And is that in? Okay, yeah, there we go. Got it. We just need the fuel. There we go. We got titanium. Ores. It's gonna be slow going because, you know, we only have this little patch, but I don't really foresee us needing quite a bit, you know, of titanium. The only thing that I see being a problem, I mean, if we want to scale up, yeah, it's going to be a problem, but, you know, getting through the science, I think, is more important than anything else. We'll make sure we... Oh, I have these back here. We'll get rid of those. That's fine. Okay, we got the mining fluid, at least. Okay. Looks good. All right, I'm going to let this kind of go. I'll meet you over by the smelting. We'll watch it work there. I'm a little worried about adding stuff because, our power is kind of, we got to work on power, I think, next before I do an upgrade on the iron. Okay, so I'm gonna have to add more inserters. Okay, I'll meet you over there and we'll watch the smelting happen. I think I'd like to get tin done, and then we can close the chapter on at least the mining that I have planned, the smelting columns I have planned. All right, I'll meet you over there. Alrighty, here we go. I was uploading a video, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing a game. There we go. Titanium plate 40 to 4. Yeah, that's I think the same as a lot of these other ones here, zinc and all that. Look at how long it takes to load this thing, and it's even slower. Let's see what the craft time is. 60 seconds. Oh my gosh. I could probably take all these inserters off. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably take pretty much all these inserters. That's insane. Oh, let me go ahead and power this up while I'm looking at it here. We'll go there, there, and there. Okay, so I have a little project that I've been working on here in between me recording and not. I am working on duplicating the scenario up here where we have all our wood stuff, and I am trying to make a wood burner, wood to power, basically. And I'm working on getting the modules, the trees here to feed these guys here. I got a few in there already, I think. Or do I? Oh, I got 4 in there, yeah. So I've got 58 plus whatever's here. There we go. Ooh. I extra 5. Cool. I got to get 3 of these. So we need 75 altogether. Okay, so we got 14 there. Okay. So I put this in Hell mod. And I screwed up and forgot to put the wood in. And what I want to do is find out. So this is the number I was looking for, 2.3 megajoules. And from what I understand, that's 2.3 megawatts as well. But there's a conversion into like kilowatt hour, megawatt hour kind of thing. So I'm not a power guy, I know electronics and programming and computers. And when it comes to power, it's, gets into more physics. I'm not a physics kind of guy, but hey, I'm willing to learn. So if anybody knows what is this in megawatts, so that I can so I know what the power is of this, because the power we use is displayed in megawatts. So if we go into our here and we mouse over this thing here, it's telling us its max output is 7.2 megawatts. Okay, so why can't Hellmod just tell me megawatts? I don't know. It could convert it, I think. And I'm trying to convert it on the web, and I'm like, well, is a megawatt a megajoule equal? Because megawatt per hour, kilowatt per hour, kind of things like that. But anyway, 7.28 megawatts is not what we'll be getting. It's actually 5 because it's 80%. The steam power is not 100% efficient. And from what I remember, it's 80%. So you can't guarantee. You don't look at the 7.28. That is max output. And you'll never get to max from what I understand in Factorio or the way they program it. It's 80% of power. So we know that one of these little guys is 5.2 megawatts. And if we go to Hellmod and assume this is 2.3 megawatts, then we have a power positive of about 3 megawatts. Let's assume that. We'll put it to the test, though. So now let's point our direction up to here, point our attention to this output bar. We have 2 things that we cannot resolve. One is the rich clay, and the other is the iron oxide. So if we go into FNEI and we put rich clay in here, we've looked at this before. And here it is. And right-click on that. The only thing we could really do right now is make stone bricks out of it with sand. So there's no answer for that. And then the iron oxide is, we can compress it. You know, we'll go ahead and click that. We can compress it into 20 to 10. That's going to build up quick. And that's it. We can't do anything with the iron oxide. Yeah, nothing. 18 recipes, and they're all locked behind technology. So the problem is that we have the iron oxide and the rich clay that we have nothing we can do with. I could put it in a case, and I'd have to go down there constantly. I could belt it up, you know, to where I am to blow it out, to blow it up, you know, in a case. That's about it, you know. However, you know, in order to get more power, it's a trade-off, okay? I'm either going to burn coal and I have to do something with the ash if I burn coal. And the way to get rid of it is this right here, is create the, you know, the wood, right? Wood eats ash. And you can see that it's a power. I don't know what happened here. It's saying, oh, okay. Oh, that's fixed now. For some, oh, I think I added this after the fact and it messed it up. I don't know why it's saying 2 belts here. That's interesting. It's saying 0.17, 2 belts. We need it for this too here. Maybe that's why. 2 coal, and that's requiring only just a half belt of raw coal. Now, what I was going to do is power these up with the wood so we don't get ash. Well, actually, no. We need the ash to power, to get absorbed in this here. So, but anyway, we'll play around with this. I do want to do this, and let me get out of there. Because we have to get the tin, and we need steam. What better way to try it out than to do that, this wood burner here. Oh, I mentioned earlier that I was bleeding this out. I had to turn it back on because I was running out of materials. So whatever. Oh, now I'm gonna cut over to. Let's cut over to this now. And what I want to do is pull these up, and we're gonna route this belt of science. Let's see. We'll go. Well, we have to pull these out here. Oh, there's a ghost there. Okay, it's friendly, don't worry. Okay, so we'll have to drag these down temporarily. There we go. I got a little inserter there. And we'll pull that one out. As this gets, if this goes up this way, then we'll be good. All right, so I'm going to route this belt of science. I think I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to skim this here. And I think, yeah, because I don't want to interfere with these columns. The columns are getting a little short as I go here, but these are the only columns we're going to need to worry about. So let's go up here. And then I'm going to route through here. That way I'm right on the edge here, and I don't want to... I want to interfere with this stuff here, you know, as well. Oops. Oh, I didn't need that one. Okie doke, let's flow this science over here. We're gonna need it, you know, for down there now, because we're gonna do the hub after this long-awaited hub. We'll put these guys in there and make sure. Oh yeah, we'll take those out. Okay, I got some crud in my inventory here. So yeah, I wanted to get the sciences out of here, and now I can actually do this. Clean that mess up there. There we go. Very good. Okay. So titanium is done, and the next project I want to work on is getting the tin, and So we'll experiment with this thing here. So I'll meet you down there. I'm gonna get all the materials together, and then we'll go down there. I'll probably just punch it down, and we'll fire it up. So I'll see you down there, and we'll hopefully get some power out of this. Before I forget, I want to do this. What am I missing here? Oh, stone. Yeah, that's one thing I don't have. And then I gotta make some. I think I'm good. I just gotta pull these buildings up here. And then bring it down. I'm gonna redo the whole thing. You know, I don't want to follow the same concept here. Oh, and I need the wood choppers, which is logs. So, luckily we got logs now. Hey, check it out. Grab some logs, and we still need. Oh, I need stone. All right, so I'll work on that, and I'll meet you down there. Oh boy. The rabbit hole in pYanodons. Yeah, I'm telling you, every time you turn around, these guys, these pYanodon guys, they got you. They get you with, oh, you didn't have burners. Ha ha ha, you don't have burners. Ha ha ha. We're going to lock that behind this crazy science pack. Ha ha ha. So, yeah. I had to turn this thing on, because I kept having troubles, so I'm troubleshooting it. I'd like to save the trouble and shoot it, but, that's just me. So I'm riding a raw coal belt here up north. Okay, so here we are at the tin. And I have steam in here. Now, I didn't realize this, but I moused over this. And I'm like, why isn't this working? I have wood coming in here. It doesn't take frickin' wood. They need coal or all these other things. I'm like, no. So much for having a wood-contained mining operation. There we go. We have tin. Ore. Yeah. This is the hard part. The easy part is just throwing out a belt and bring it up to the base here. So let's go over this build. Now, I'm still working on it. I still have yet to figure some things out. I forgot I needed 5 moss because I'm not using the stone recipe. And the reason for that is because we have to use we get Kerrigan, I keep saying Kerrigan. We get that other junk, regolite, right? No, Kerrigan. Oh wow, I got it right this time. So Kerrigan. Whenever I say regolite, I mean Kerrigan. Okay, just so you know. Anyway, so yeah, we need 5 moss generators to 2 sapling generators. Seeds are finally building up. It's taken a while because this belt is so long, but I'd rather run a long belt of seeds than wood, So it is what it is. It's either one or the other, right? And so I'm still thinking. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. I'm not sure yet. But this steam here is mainly its job is to feed this right here. Okay. Now I was hoping the wood would power the we'd be able to power the base. Speaking of power, let's look at 1 minute view. We have 7.1 megawatts available. It's bouncing around, but as you can see, and it drops pretty hard. 10. Okay, that's because not all of the steam engines are firing up, at once. It's off and on. So I'm hoping to fix that a little bit with some other stuff. So I'm gonna get away from that thing. Carbon dioxide is actually building up. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna monitor this thing based on what I'm seeing. Oh, we'll take a look at the stuff down by the coal patch here. Based on what I'm seeing, I might be able to support more carbon dioxide, more moss, for more saplings, for more wood chopping, and then get more, power from the carbon dioxide, basically. Because that's what we're looking to do. We need moss for saplings, but we also need. Now, the other thing I was thinking is I could switch this to a non-ash one of these, because it looks like the problem is I'm not getting enough ash in. So we do have the other recipes, you know, that it's just water only, and that'll fire up some wood. So let's go ahead and do that right now, actually. This one right here. And I can toss the ash in there. Now, so we can, and I remember when I played pYanodons about 3 years ago or so, before the alien life even. These wood things were these right here. So these got a big, huge footprint increase. But yeah, I used to do these, and you would have ash, carbon dioxide, and then you'd have one for just wood, and then you'd have one for ash and wood. Or is it? It wasn't even moss. It was just, I think, wood, or something. And then you had water, wood, I think, and then ash. So that's how you would get, you know, you needed to generate the ash in order to get these up and running, and then you use that for your power and stuff. And also you could turn, you know, wood into coal. Okay, let's go take a look here. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking is an option here. Oh, you know what? We should turn that off there. For now. I'll put that right there. All right, let's go take a look at the coal situation here. Now, in order, I had to run a coal belt all the way up. Oh my God, I am so I'm kicking myself in the head. This isn't too long now, I think about it. Not too bad. Okay, so let's go through this now. I'll go through the you know, this junk. All right. So the mining op is supposed to be kicking out all of our ash to feed, you know, like I said, like we're looking at Helmod, it's supposed to feed that whole forestry setup. Well, it's not running 100%, and there could be there's a reason probably for it. So this is running, you know, look at that. How is it okay, there we go. I don't know how it's missing, but it is. These things are so hungry. Okay, coal is backing up on this one. Okay. So, 2 DDCs to take raw coal, make coal. I'm venting the coal gas. There is there's something we can do with coal gas, too. We need it for mining later on. And then I'm smelting the iron oxide. And there is a lot of plate coming out of here. So I might have to belt this back to base, actually, because there is so much iron oxide coming out of these 3 here. So this is just my first design, trying to get this up and running. The purpose of this is to get power, right? We're trying to get power so we can run our base and upgrade everything and get better yield on our ores. So here's the coke. Check it out. This is what I forgot in Helmod. I was like, no, crap. So I had to kick the coal out and then put it into another DDC, which is the coal to coke. And again, we get iron oxide, we get tar, we get, you know, the coal gas. So I'm venting everything I can. Now we've got the tar to carbon dioxide. And we vent, obviously, everything else, which, you know, of course, you want to save that stuff for, you know, other things. Because once you set up this whole thing, you're getting free stuff. So our power is generating, you know, other resources, which is great. But for now, I'm just trying to get power. We'll deal with this later. We can steal from here if we need to. Okay, and you can see it's kind of not running 100%. But we have a lot of carbon dioxide kicking out of here. Now, I was a little worried because I'm like, oh, wait. We have more carbon dioxide from the coke. So I can take this carbon dioxide and make even more wood generators. As long as I have the carbon dioxide, I can make the wood. And then the wood can be power, right? So I'm keeping this high pressure furnace here, but check it out. 2 megawatts. Ouch. 2 megawatts. That's insanity. And these are only, you know, 7.3. But, well, 5. Let's say 5 megawatts. So we got maybe 10 megawatts here. So 20% of our power is taken for this. But we get carbon dioxide to generate wood, which is kind of a low power situation. And if we can get a lot of power from that from our extra carbon dioxide being from coke, then we're looking good. So I'm going to mess around with this a little more and try and get more throughput out of this. I could see, you know, another thing too about these, they're not, I mean, that's a half a megawatt right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2 megawatts. This is 4 megawatts. And you got 10, so you got a surplus of 6 megawatts. But you get all this this delicious coke that you can use for power on top of carbon dioxide. So we can get the ash from burning some of the coke and to power our stuff, you know, or to feed our forestries, or whatever those things are called, fast forestries. So yeah, the one thing that I was missing was this frickin' thing right here to convert the coal to coke. And then these two are the tar. This one takes the tar from these 3, creates the carbon dioxide, and then we get, you know, of course, a byproduct here. This is why I love long reach. I can be over here and still look at stuff. I don't have to get out of my car to look at things. That's silly to me. So anyway, I was trying this out. So we have a surplus of carbon dioxide right now, just as it is. So I'm going to keep playing around with this. But it's exciting to have it run. That thing, the brakes. Yeah, so it's building. It is actually building up. Now, how are we doing here? Yeah, look at that. Okay. How are we doing here? Okay, still not really that good. Still not that good. But, oh, once this buffers up with seeds, then maybe we'll have a little more wood for our power. Well, basically that's for this. The only thing this is for, and I could take this off. You know what? I'm gonna take this off. Okay. And what's gonna happen? This will buffer up with steam. Okay, now let's see what we got here. 7, 2.9, 2.4. Okay. Now, yeah, so let's just leave this alone. I'll let this build up with steam on the mining operation here. I wouldn't mind putting a tank of steam here too, but the tank is so big. I don't want to put that big of a tank. All right, I'm going to run this belt. And then, just so you know, I tell you, I've been fighting with this and I'm trying to record, and it's been a fun little project, let me tell you. So I'm gonna go and run that belt up, and then we'll finish the episode with a tin plate, the really crappy recipe of tin plate. Oh, hi, here it comes. Oh, we finally have tin. Yeah, it's not that tough. It's just a lot of mucking around, you know. There we go. Just trying to get that steam. What is this now? 40 to 4, yeah. 60-second craft. Yep. And this is 40 to 4, 60-second. And this is 10-second craft, 6 to 1. 6 to 1, okay. All right. Oh my god, that takes forever. Oh, I do have... The steam is farting out on me, so the wood is farting out. It's just not enough wood production to generate the steam needed for that particular mining op, the tin. So I'm gonna work on that off screen, try and refine that. I want to get more power out of that, and I want to be able to steam up, get the steam to get this tin here. I don't know. I'm still not sold on it because it burns it up so fast, There we go. Tin. We have tin. Okay. So off screen, yeah, I'll go down and oh my god, look how long that belt is. I'll work on this and this. I think I'm gonna try and beef this up a little bit, and this carbon dioxide that I'm getting from this process here, I can beef this wood production up pretty good. The only, like I said, now the ash is good to have to bleed off these wood producers are good for bleeding off the ash, getting the ash consumed, you know. Using that along, you know, to consume the carbon dioxide and also consume the ash is good. And then we have the coke, you know, we have coke over here, which is an amazing fuel to burn off. So I don't know, like, is it better to just burn off the coal and, you know, the raw coal, you know, for power? Or is it, I mean, well, we do need the carbon dioxide and stuff to do this. So in a sense with this, I think what I'm looking at here is that we're going to get, we have byproducts that we're going to have to deal with until we could close those loops with, you know, an ash burner, a burner, which generates ash really. So until we get the burner, we're going to have to deal with, you know, the clay, the rich clay, and the iron oxide. But in the meantime, we do need to get the tar, we do need to get the carbon dioxide, and we need the power. So it's kind of like a, we're getting wood power potentially. We're powering up our tin operation, and we're getting, you know, power positive. You know, we're getting power from the coal and stuff. So I think this is a good thing. Like I said, I'll work on this a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to run power up to the base here, and then we'll connect this stuff up here, and then we'll start working on this stuff. Now I don't know if I want to. I think I'd rather do this first before I do the hub. Unfortunately, it has to be that way because then we'll get better yield. And look at this thing; it's at 2.1 million, and I'm already chewing up this here. So I'm moving miners around and stuff. We got this whole thing here, though. I'm not worried about it. It's just, you know, it's going quick. So, yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll work on getting this stuff sorted out here. Get our smelting columns in. We finally have the bus done. We're finally done. We have everything we need to carry on with the next phase, which is the circuit board one. The simple circuit board, which is not so simple. Kind of like, I think that's kind of a tongue-in-cheek. Simple circuit board. Yeah, right. Okay, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm really having fun trying to figure this stuff out. It's frustrating, but that's because it's fun. You know, you want it to work, you know? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.